Ice Hawks Arena for today's conference matchup between the UW Superior Yellow Jackets and your UW Stevens Point Pointers! Now let's meet tonight's starting lineup first for the visiting Yellow Jackets. In goal, a sophomore from East Grand Forks, Minnesota, number 1, Mackenzie Whalen. On defense, a sophomore from Owatonna, Minnesota, number 24, Jamie Davison. On defense, a junior from Grand Rapids, Minnesota, number 14, Megan DeLong. At left wing, a senior from Dayton, Minnesota, number 7, Kaylee Martinson. At center, a junior from Webster, Wisconsin, number 22, Jenna Curtis. And at right wing, a junior from Eagle River, number 15, Amanda Surgeon. Head coach of the Yellow Jackets is Dan Laughlin. Now, let's meet the starting lineup for your Pointers! In goal, a sophomore from Maplewood, Minnesota, number 34, Olivia Schultz. On defense, a sophomore from New Brighton, Minnesota, number 4, Anna Cheney. On defense, a senior from Aurora, Illinois, number 18, Maddie Monroe. At left wing, a sophomore from Sussex, number 2, Mary Kramer. At center, a sophomore from Naperville, Illinois, number 19, Sophie Rebdrovic. And on right wing, a freshman from Wausau, number 7, Kylie Honner. Head coach of your Pointers is Ann Miniman. She is assisted by Craig Dakins. Tonight's officials are Brendan Schroeder, Ryan Schroeder, and Jason Peters. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time we ask you to please rise and gentlemen kindly remove your caps for the playing of our national anthem.
will get it. Now to Zach Zeck. He'll clear it up ahead. All the way back down into the near corner, Matt Murphy. Cross ice to Jackson Barrett. Barrett zips it ahead to Ford on the near side. He'll send it in, but Luke McElhaney sniffed that one out. Now he reverses back near side forward in to pick him up. Kicks it ahead. Should be an offsides here against the Lumberjacks. It is. Late whistle. They finally do here. 13:55 to go in the first. We're scoreless.
Yeah, trying to get some juice in the hockey game here early, Tommy. Yep. As Northland gets a power play. I was taking a look at the penalty numbers. Is it right that Stevens Point only has 3 teams in front of them as far as least penalized now, coming into the weekend? 9.1
Stevens Point is 79th in the country.
Crazy.
And there are 83 teams in the country.
Crazy.
Right?
Was it 9.1 minutes per game?
Yep. Now bouncing around it goes. And you look in comparison to other teams, Sean, they've only allowed 66 penalty or power play opportunities.
Right, exactly.
So, God is my witness, I never thought I'd see that happen that low, but who knows. Come a long way. Yes, far side of the left wing, Jacob Jeske carries it in for Northland. And now jamming it right to the side of the net, Eli Billing. He's been a lot sharper too here in this important stretch for the Pointers. Stevens Point on 11-game unbeaten streak. They've won 5 in a row. Outlet pass ahead, misses Colin Raver, and a whistle and an icing call. 13:10 to go here in a feeling out first 7 minutes of this first period.
Trying to get some juice into this hockey game a little bit here as both teams feeling each other out again. Back in early December, the Pointers traveled up to Northland for their one game up there, their conference game, and it was the Lumberjacks taking a 3-2 win. Kurt Sony had the 2 goals and the difference maker in the third period to give the Lumberjacks that only conference win of the season.
That Kurt Son shot too,
it was a
laser
beam. Yep.
Still one that Eli will tell you he should have stopped.
Yes.
But Raver, it was no cheap opportunity, that's for sure. Austin Kelly now carries it in. He'll get ahead, coming in, backhanded shot, hit the near post. He beat Anzavino and went for a backhander off the near post. They'll scrum for it at the end board, far side. Austin Kelly reaching for it. Wes Ashley throws it to the side of the net. Kelly, he's just camped out there between the circles and nothing there. Through to the neutral zone. Raver intercepts, passes it to himself. Raver, 1-on-4, gets it free and takes it deep. He'll poke it in the near corner, waiting for help to come off the bench. And Stevens Point intercepts. Corrali reads it, throws it in front of the net, shot and a goal. Beautiful read. Colin Raver to Danny Corrali. Brandon McReynolds buries it. His second of the year. 12:14 to go in the first. Stevens Point on the board.
Well, give that hard work goal to Brandon McReynolds, Tommy. He was the one that started the play, forced the turnover. Danny Corrali read it perfectly and then found Brandon McReynolds on the back door. No doubt about it. And it's 1-0 Stevens Point early at Willett Arena. What a play. It'll be McReynolds' second of the year. And the Pointers are off to a good start here at Willett Arena with a 1-0 lead.
They are on the near side. It goes around. Boy, big hit here. And freed up through the neutral zone. McReynolds with it again. Another big hit. Boy, the Lumber has come out here the last couple of shifts. Right in front, directed. McReynolds again sniffing the net. Deflected it up and over to out of play.
So officially, Tommy, it'll be Brandon McReynolds' second of the season. Danny Corrali will get the assist at 7:46 of the first period to give the Pointers.
Sean, if the message was to the D-Corps, you got to be better. Danny Corrali has answered the phone so far.
Yes, he has. We'll continue to keep an eye on that tonight. I think the thing of it is this D-Corps is just so much better than what they've played in that middle stanza all season. And I'm not sure if it's the long change or what the situation is, but they just have to be better on the back end in the second period.
All right, off the face-off, it rattles around into the near corner, comes back out to center ice. Corrali hustling, he'll send it again, and around to the near side. Corrali waiting for it, and 11:35 to go. Wraparound chance, comes right in front of the net. Fredericks with that. That's wrapped away, and Caleb Ford back the other way. He'll try to walk through a couple wide open coming in. Shot, Millington fought it off. Northland comes back and answers on a breakdown there. Kurt Son will get it. Just like that, we're even at 1.
And what a little crossover play right over the offensive blue line. Kurt Son finds himself with a mini breakaway at the hash marks. Eli Billing, no chance. The defensive core gets a little bit out of whack there, Tommy, with the crossing and the weaving of the forecheck of the Lumberjacks, and we're tied at 1. Remember
I think it was Caleb Ford that did that little weave.
And it opened the whole thing up.
Yep. Pointers are back to answer. Come back, shot missing the net. Was Wes Ashley out of nowhere. And it goes up and out of play. Boy, that was a quick break to answer. Just like that.
Yeah, absolutely. Nice play off the face-off. Wes Ashley jumps it, reads it correctly, and goes right to the net. Unfortunately, flips the puck up and over the netting. Into the netting, rather, and gets an offensive face-off here.
Yep. Bouncing through. Now, big hit at the blue line, freed it up by the Pointers as Qualiata will rattle it around. Near side, they're trying to do a stretch pass here to McElhaney on the near side. He and Kelly O'Brien carry it in. Now McElhaney slowed down, turns, fires a shot in the goal. Luke McElhaney got it fed to him by Kelly O'Brien. A long-range shot from the top of the near face-off circle. Somehow wired it through Anzavino. Luke McElhaney answers for the Pointers. Got a feeling it's going to be one of those nights?
It's going to be kind of weird tonight at Willett Arena. Three goals in the last 3 minutes. Luke McElhaney, the senior forward, 15th goal of the season, somehow finds a way past the Northland goaltender. I don't know if he was screened late. It seemed just like a little simple wrist shot on goal. Beat Anzavino glove side, and it's 2-1 Stevens Point.
Conrad dumps it in for the Pointers. Jordan Fader will chase after it. Looking to center it. Around it goes, far side. Now Fader looks for a wraparound again. Leaves it to Ryan McKellar. McKellar throws it through the legs of Fader. He will get back up on his feet and comes back the other way again. Now it's Brown for the Lumberjacks on the near side. Had his head down and lucky he didn't get run over. Carter Rue now intercepts. He'll bring it in. Rue with a shot. That's smothered off to the near corner. He'll get to the rebound, reverses into the near corner, comes back through to the middle. Northland able to get possession of it. Cleared off the near wall. Tristan Conrad to Ryan Orgel, and he will send it deep. Anzavino tried to play it, but now left it in the far corner where Miller gets it. He'll chip it for Colin Raver on the near side. Still going, and it is jammed toward the front of the net. Here's Brennan Miller with it now. Miller now to Austin Kelly, just out of the reach of Raver. He'll get to it, now reverse it back. Miller again. Miller looks to reverse and had it poked away from behind. Ford will get it. He'll send it back the other way. Well, Brennan Miller got a little lazy with the puck there. Now they'll come in. Hester coming toward the net. Gets around McLean. Shot fired. Couple of saves there. And off the glass and out by Colin Raver. Back out to center ice. Comes back around. Stevens Point a 2-1 lead here. 9.5 to go in period number 1. Round it goes. Stevens Point with the breakout. Jake Tice on the near side, up the near wall to Fredericks. He'll come in with McReynolds. Long shot goes wide to the far corner. Up in the air a bit, allows McReynolds to drag it with his skate. Northland intercepting off a stick, bouncing out. Theraldson with it. He fans on it, but gets it back and pushes it ahead off the skate to Jake Tice. Tried to chop it to McReynolds. Comes right back to Kellen Theraldson. To Wes Ashley on the near side. And a lead pass up ahead. Jake Tice with it. Tice with it will send it in. And a whistle and an icing call. Sean, I bet Kellen Theraldson might have been here Tuesday night?
Yep.
Wausau West here, beat Spash 4-1. And
correct.
What is it? The Warriors will be the number 2 seed. Hudson is the number 1 seed.
Right.
And the high school playoffs, which begin Tuesday, I believe.
Is that time of year already, Tom? Isn't it crazy?
You know,
End of
as we
February
talked about
here.
with Coach Krieger, too, you know, hey, we always say you only play 25 games, time flies, and this year it certainly has. Now a shot catered in front of the net that's cleared out. Wes Ashley will get it off the far wall. 3-on-2 developing. Jake Tice in on the far side. Tice long shot. Anzavino. Rebound, able to drag it back in. Boy, he gives some rebound, Sean, that's for sure.
No, absolutely. He I believe he did. He make the start, Tommy,
yes.
back in November.
Yep.
And we saw that same kind of play, but the Northland defense is a little bit sneakier as far as their speed goes. They're able to track down those rebounds and clear out the loose change. The Pointers just need to be faster to the puck on those plays.
Shot toward the net and what was it, a stick save, and he
batted it to himself.
Yep. Up in the air.
So the Pointers, Tommy, the Pointers and Lumberjacks score 3 goals in about a minute and a half or so, 2.5 minutes. McReynolds, the first goal of the night, his second of the year. McElhaney's the difference maker, his 15th of the season at 9:03, officially unassisted.
All right, up the far side. Pointers get a body on it. Qualiata pokes it out of midair. Lumberjacks clear it out back the other way. Might have a mini 2-on-1. Bailey Shaver with it, but Conrad closes it off and goes back behind the net. McElhaney chops it around out of the reach of O'Brien. Barrett for Northland sends it deep behind the net. Qualiata steps around to check, gets it to Zach, who has the puck bounce right off of his stick right to one of the Lumberjacks. They clear it to the near corner, and fanning on a shot on the near side, Jackson Barrett. And Kelly O'Brien picks it up, and he'll get it and squirt it out of the zone, and the Pointers will change. Long range pass to the far side. Little stop and start there is thrown deep by Bailey Shaver. McLean the first to get there, cross ice to Corrali. Ahead, it's Jordan Fader, tips it in, kind of lost his stride a bit, but Ryan McKellar, shot out of a cannon off the bench, comes in to draw the contact behind the net, and he will drag the puck out into the near corner. Now reverses back for Fader behind the net. Carter Rue there as well. They will keep the play back there as long as they can, but Northland finally drags it free. Ty Kraus, or check that, it is Kyle Pouncey with it, gets it up and ahead. Long shot fired into the side of the net. Eli Billing dives out there to cover up. We will get a whistle here, 7:24 to go here in the first. Stevens Point a 2-1 lead.
That'll get a stoppage of player shots early on. Tommy through here in the first period, 9-7 in favor of the Lumberjacks. Again, keeping a very close eye at Hunt Arena with Eau Claire and River Falls playing 1-0. UW Eau Claire leads about halfway through that first period at Hunt Arena in River Falls.
All right, off the shot, goes up into the netting and out of play, so they will reset here. 7:21 to go. 2-1 is the Stevens Point lead. If you had some troubles getting into the video feed, I know they're working on it, but it's been an issue all week long, it sounds like, that they're trying to clarify, but nothing so far. Son ends up back with it, firing a shot. That's blocked off. Rebound out high is poked free. Defense throws it toward the net, but Brennan Miller gets positioned to bang it off the far boards, but not out. It is Connor Evans trying to bring it back in. He'll carry it, backhanded shot in front. Cleared out by Miller again. He'll shove it far side to Corrali. Corrali to the red line, right back through. Colin Ravers splits two, right to Austin Kelly. Tried to go to his backhander, but it jumped up in off his stick into the near corner. Miller with it now, fires a shot. Anzavino with a save. He'll hang on. 6:45 to go in a quick moving first period.
Rumbling right along here, Tom. Kurt Son, 3 goals against the Pointers here so far this season. He's got the first goal of the night for the Lumberjacks at 8:33. This game close at 2-1. 6:45 remaining in the first period. The Pointers have the 1-0 lead, or 2-1 lead.
Pointer women are at home tonight, by the way, against Superior as well. They got a 2-game set tomorrow afternoon. Now a long shot. Anzavino with a save. Where is it? Into the netting, out of play.
Jake Tice, nice job by him to get in on Anzavino and get a screen in late. The puck deflects off of Anzavino's goal stick up into the netting, but nice screen in front by the Pointers again.
All right. 6:33 to go here. Face off to the left side of Anzavino. Kicked at by Matt Murphy out of the zone, but Kellen Theraldson sends a rocket right back, gets it right back to him, gets it to Fredericks. Jake Tice going to the front of the net, gets it redirected. Glove save made there by Anzavino. Pointers chop at it again, but it rolls high out of the zone here. Ty Brown with it, bangs it off the near side. Theraldson back to play it again. Up the far side, Tice with it. Mishandles it a bit. He'll go ahead, and it's Logan Fredericks off the glass around him. Northland slams it off the glass on the far side. And Jake Tice ends up with it. Tice ahead to Zach. Zach with it to Kelly O'Brien. Zach with it now. And O'Brien still with it. And they'll go behind the net and try to dig it out in front here. Zach after it again. 5:40 to go. Near side, Tristan Conrad will hold it in. Popped loose around him, but a good job to recover and poke it. They couldn't get it out cleanly, or it's a break back the other way. Eli Billing out to play it. He'll play it to the far corner here to Ryan Orgel. Orgel, a nice job to get it cleanly ahead to McElhaney. McElhaney to the right wing to Zach, but Kelly O'Brien was about a mile offside.
They didn't call it.
and came around.
Penalty coming up on
Zach, who used the stick to get the separation there. So 5:20 to go here. Northland will head to the power play.
Yep, for the second time. Let's run the power play numbers for the Lumberjacks. They've scored 7 power play goals on 73 chances this year, 9.6%, 6th in the WIAC, 79th overall in the country. The pointer penalty kill, 54 of 66 coming into tonight's game, 81.8%. That's 6th in the WIAC and 43rd overall in the country for the pointer penalty kill.
All right, off the face-off. Puck sent down the length of the ice by the Pointers, right off the draw. And Zavino hammers around. High sticking is the call against Zach Zek. Certainly got the stick work, that's for sure.
I was thinking more like a hooking call, but we'll take it.
Either way. So they get to the blue line. Pointers get it again and jam it down the length of the ice.
The Lumberjack penalty power play. If you think the Pointers power play has struggled all season, this is a new form of struggling.
Ford tries to dance through a bunch of defenders again. Doesn't. Pointers poke it, but got it to Hester. Back out it coming. They try to send it deep. Corrali will get it off the far boards, but not out. Now the Pointers again still can't clear it. Now they will whistle it. They did say that it came off of Caleb Ford here out of the blue line here on the far side. So 4:34 to go in the first. Minute 14 remaining on the Zach high sticking call.
And you could argue the Pointers had the best chance of for offense on the first power play of the night for that first power play for the Lumberjacks. They had a 2-on-1 little breakaway they weren't able to capitalize on.
All right, so sent into the near side. And right in front, and they absolutely whiff on a chance in front of the net that I don't know if Eli Billing got a piece of it with the paddle. We shall see. Round it goes. Evans, center ice, now to Pouncey, comes back with it. Round it goes and dumped in. Brennan Miller after it. Now centering pass right in front. Austin Kelly just out of reach. Pointers are off sides here, controlling the puck on the penalty kill here. They'll dump it back in, 20 seconds to go. And McReynolds coming ahead shorthanded. He'll poke it free. The Pointers have one shorthanded goal on the year. Luke McElhaney, I think, in the opening game or opening weekend. 3:25 to go here in the first. 5 seconds remaining on the Northland power play. Big hit by Corrali with a hip check clean on the far side. That cleared it around. Jake Tice will get it. Tice coughs it up to Ford. He'll dance, getting free shot. Save made by Billing and cleared out. Boy, Caleb Ford is just sliding his way through defenders here. Out high it goes, shot through traffic. That's blocked by Tice. Another long shot. That's blocked again. Tice will get it. He'll carry it out on the far side. Tice fights his way to the red line, pokes it ahead. Logan Fredericks brings it in. Fredericks with speed, gets to the far corner, centers it back for Tice. McReynolds right in front of the net. Now he'll come, tries a wraparound, jams it short side, rebound loose. Conrad pokes it free. Northland will get it. 2:45 to go in the first. And they flip it into the roof. No, it gets through cleanly. Bouncing puck, Qualiata pokes it ahead, and now it's McReynolds. Off the glass he'll go, and Luke McElhaney after it. Far corner, Tristan Petrie wins the battle there. Northland will chop it out. Ford on the far side. He'll send it deep. And Billing clears it off and around to the far boards. McElhaney, half wall on the far side, cycles in his own end and comes out through a stick check, weaves through 2 defenders, still coming. Tried a toe drag here, but then lost it going backhand to forehand. But it's Kelly O'Brien with a poke check here, getting it back. Northland will get it and flip it out. Wes Ashley plays it ahead of the red line on the near side. Northland with it. They'll dump it in. Kellen Theraldson up the far side. He'll clear it out. Red line, rink-wide pass. Hester now throws it in. Off the board, Zach waits for it. He chips it around a defender. Kelly O'Brien with speed. He'll draw contact. Theraldson in to help to try to get the puck deep, but it's mucked up there. Nice job by O'Brien. He'll get it to McKellar. McKellar centers it. O'Brien with a shot, hit the near post. Zek to the rebound, drags it in front of the net. Couldn't get a shot off. Second post of the period here for the Pointers. Corrali with it. Harpoons it back out. It bounces to McKellar. McKellar ahead. Just missed Carter Rue. And Stevens Point should get an icing call here. No, they let it go. Carter Rue will get to the puck and Fader in to help out. Rue digs it out. Throws it in front for McKellar. Just missed. With a minute 30 to go in the period now. The Pointers bang it free again. Rue with a shot. Anzavino a save. Another throw in front of the net. And the Pointers can't get a shot there. Jordan Fader. Now Carter Rue again. This line is relentless so far here for the Pointers. Fader cycling. Gets it to Rue behind the net. Looks to center it out. And it is McKellar. coming out behind the net. He'll come right in front of the net, turns, looks to fire a shot. Anzavino smothers it. It gets behind him and around. He reaches and covers it up with 1:03 to go in the period.
What a great forecheck by the Pointers right after that penalty kill to get right back to work in the line of McKellar, Fader, and Carter-Rue. Just relentless on the puck. They turned over the Lumberjacks 2 or 3 times deep in their own defensive end. Was able to create offense. Kelly O'Brien hits the post on a beautiful little 2-on-1 at the offensive blue line. The Pointers have getting the forecheck game going here. There's another quick shot by the Pointers.
Right off the draw, and it comes off the end board, and Anzavino will cover it up.
Yep, another quick little turnaround shot by Colin Raver. Him and Brendan Miller, and you could mix in Ryan McKellar last weekend, Tom, where 3 of the better forwards the Pointers had all weekend long as a sum. They played tough forecheck game.
Well, Pointers really pushing here. You'd feel really good if you could pop another one. Miller, near corner, gets it, and hands it off to Austin Kelly. Kelly will let it go deep now to Raver behind the net. Raver is penned up there, and Kelly in to poke it free. And the Lumberjacks do a nice job to work it out, dig it off the wall. Wes Ashley with all kinds of head fakes here off the fireboards for Colin Raver. Into the zone onside. They'll wave off icing again. Miller after it in the near corner. Kelly goes in after it again. Northland again, they will flip it. It goes into the roof. We get a whistle. 20.4 seconds remaining in the period.